It's Rick without the K. James presents In My Opinion Podcast.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.
All right, we are back with another episode of In My Opinion Podcast. I've got Jay Rich and Rudy Ortiz.
Yes, sir.
For this episode. It's been a while since I've gotten to do just regular different topics. So thank you guys for being a part of this. We're going to shoot it different topics, different themes here, with the first one being things that annoy you.
Things that annoy us.
Yeah, things that annoy you. I'm going to give you a couple examples for me, and then you guys can take it from there.
I feel like I'm playing Jeopardy right now.
What the fuck are
things
you
that
doing?
annoy. Hey,
That's one thing that annoys me.
There you go.
That's one thing that annoys me. Is that motherfuckers can't just live life. They got to be on goddamn Instagram and shit.
I gotta let everybody know exactly what's
we
going
live,
on.
baby. Hey, at least we're live though, Rick. At least
That's
we're live.
one thing that annoys me. Is motherfuckers.
Cheers.
Like, you ever go out to dinner and a whole group of table just be in their fucking phones?
Yes.
I'm like, why'd you guys even just stay on Instagram Live or some
Nah,
shit?
you know what is worse when people are like your family is at a family gathering and everybody's just on their phone. That to me is the saddest one because you really know what you're there for. You're there for a family gathering and you choose to be on your phone. It's like you never kick it with your family like that, you know?
Like, we got a new thing sometimes, me and my friends that go out, is we'll put the phones in the middle of the table, and the first one to fucking pick up the phone picks up the bill.
I like that.
So
that's
that way
tight.
you're actually interacting with one another and
Yeah,
shit.
but you know the people that got addiction. Wait a minute, I got my kids.
No, it's
Right.
You know how many
check for the
people will
children.
be like, "Nah, bro, it's I got work and I got to worry about work." And well, then you should have stayed your ass at home then.
I mean, people get upset now when you ask them to put their phone down. Like they get legitimately defensive about that shit because that's how much they love their phone. Where's my phone at?
So
right. Don't you feel
I'll get my shit real quick.
another thing that annoys me is I wrote down a couple things. One is a man should never wear leggings. I don't give a fuck if you go to the gym. And if you wear leggings as a man, or they're called compression pants for guys, right? And put some fucking shorts over them. But I've literally seen at least a half a dozen dudes in the gym over the last year and a half wear leggings.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I'm like, dude, I don't want to see that
With
shit.
the bulge just all exposed and shit?
Yeah, that's
Can't do it,
gross.
bro.
Like, unless you're a fucking a ballet dancer or some shit as a dude.
Or a wrestler? Like
but
Hulk Hogan or some shit?
Yeah, you better have that leotard that comes up.
Or Jose Contreras.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, for him, those are just
If you're not
jeans.
Jose Contreras, you shouldn't be in that shit at all. Only he can rock that shit.
Yeah, only he has denim leggings and shit.
Jeggings.
So it's that or shorts. I don't know. I grew up in the 80s and 90s. You guys were shorts, I think, should come to the bottom of your knees. Right? As a dude, I don't want to see the bottom of your ball sack because they're so fucking cut high. I don't like that shit. That's just not for me.
I've never even seen the bottom of my ball sack, let alone somebody else's. And I want to keep it that way.
So that's another thing that annoys me. Oh, this is a big one for me. And I was just watching. I was like, fucking, what's his name? Larry David.
Yeah.
They had it on one of his episodes on Curb Your Enthusiasm. I was like, this motherfucker took my idea and shit, right? So now everybody's
Larry David stole from you?
Yeah. I was like, now I'm going to say it and people can be like, no, they stole it from Larry David. No, I have literally fucking almost got out and got in a fist fight when a car honks their horn, bro.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
I fucking hate car horn honking. I understand if you need it. Let me put that out there.
Right.
If you need, but once the light turns green and you just, maybe it's because I've driven a stick shift.
Right.
But give the car in front of you
a
few seconds to put their car in gear.
What's the right
and drive
amount? What's the right amount of time though?
5 seconds at least.
Oh hell nah.
5
seconds?
5 seconds at least,
Bro,
Now, if the light turned yellow and you're still sitting there and the car hasn't moved, then and it's not a honk, it's a courtesy beep.
Yeah. It turns yellow in 10 seconds. So I'm already wasting half my time waiting for you to put that car in
To
gear.
be real, people crazy out here. I'm not even honking. But I am going around them aggressively.
Yes.
Yeah.
And looking at them, looking back at them like, ugh.
Yeah, right.
Because I would tell you, I drove Uber out here a couple years back, and we were in the Alameda Posey Tube. Is that what it's called? Posey, right? Where you go
between Oakland and Alameda?
Between Oakland and Alameda. And it's only a 2-lane fucking tube, right? That you're going to hit Alameda. And there's There's a car on the side of me and there's a car in front of me. The car behind me is flashing its lights, welling on its horn, and I literally it was a group Uber or whatever, right? Where you go and pick up different people and shit.
Carpool?
Yeah, carpool, Uber pool, right? So I had 3 fucking people in the back. This car is wilding out, and it wasn't until one of the riders goes, "Is something wrong with the car?" And before she said car, I slammed on my motherfucking brakes, right? And I seen all 3 of them go, woo! And I was all, ladies, if you weren't in the car, I would have turned my car sideways and got the fuck out of my car and beat the shit out of this dude.
Wow,
and I was all,
dude.
because it just literally irks the fuck out of me where I'm like, dude, I can't move anywhere. There's a car in front of me. There's a car inside of me.
All right, well,
like, what makes you be that dickhead, bro? So,
But why is it that people get so triggered? The way that people get triggered, like the way you just explained, that only happens in your car. What is it about the vehicle that makes people just get triggered in that fashion? Because if somebody was walking behind you at the mall and they were like, "Excuse me," you'd probably turn around and say, "Excuse me," or you'd probably turn around and just look at them kind of crazy. You wouldn't be ready to swing on them.
No, you.
But something about being in the car,
you'll be more
though.
polite in the mall. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my bad.
Right,
Go ahead,
right.
dude.
But we don't do that in the car. Why is it in the car we get triggered so easily?
I think Louis C.K. said something like this, something about an elevator. But I tell people it's the same thing. I get furious if I open the door for you and you walk by in and you think I'm your door opener, motherfucker. If you can't say thank you, I'm like, oh, like I will say something and be like,
Wait a minute. Are
because
you only opening the door for the thank you, Rick?
no.
He wants the validation.
No,
validation,
no,
right?
but
Is that-
acknowledge
Acknowledge
them
me.
opening the motherfucking door.
Have you
for
ever
me.
left the door open and then just left without even giving them a chance to say, I do that all the time. Boom, boom. And then I, keep it lit. You know what I mean? Do a quick
No, I
little,
wait till they take that first step and then I slam it on their ass.
Bam! How close do they gotta be before you make sure that you hold that door open?
Right.
5 feet? 10?
I don't mind holding it
Because
if
you
they
want that
can.
validation, Rick. If they're across the street, or they're coming over here.
I don't mind holding it open for like half a minute.
Listen,
right?
If you ever are walking towards the door the same time that I am, and if I do not make eye contact with you, do not expect me to hold that door, because I am pretending that you do not exist, bro. And I need you to partake in this little thing. You know what I'm saying? I need you to pretend like I don't exist either. Because if I look at you though, it's like it's human decency to stop and hold the door if you make eye contact, especially if it's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But if I don't make eye contact, if I don't acknowledge you, if I don't say shit to you, I'm going for that door and I'm looking out for myself. That's it. I'm getting in the door and that's it. Don't ever expect me to open the door for you if I don't look at you in the eyeballs.
Okay, now that we've heard my pet peeves, what's 1 or 2 things that annoys you?
Basically the same thing as yours. The number 1 is the honking, though. Is because, especially in Oakland, the light hasn't turned green a millisecond second.
Right.
Before it's I don't never say nothing because I hear all the road rage stories, people getting shot and all that. But I just burn inside in the motherfucker. And then and then every now and then, if they do honk, I might be petty and stay a little longer than what it is, and then roll off.
Yeah.
That's real. I mean, I don't know. That's just the only real pet peeve I got. But I mean, I'm a barber, so I guess the pet peeve on barbering is the dude taking too long, just sitting there like this, looking at us, trying to find a flaw. You know what I mean? Rudy did that a couple of times when he came to me. Like, if you don't see it by now, it's not there, bro.
Yeah.
You just sitting there looking for it. But yeah, honking and.
All right, let's talk about being a barber real quick because while you were saying that, I was thinking about how when I used to pay to get my hair cut, now I just do
I've seen you
zero,
hat,
right?
A little
zero.
once
You
over.
need to pay. Get that zero.
That taper.
But I used to get a fade, and I used to talk to my stylist or whatever the fuck you wanted to call her. She was just cute, so that's why I probably kept going back.
Right.
But she used to charge me $15 for
Ooh, how does she live?
right.
But that was a long time
This
ago.
back in the early
Probably
2000s.
like 5 years ago. I probably haven't gotten a haircut in six years.
Right,
So probably
right.
6-7 years ago, right? But I would give her 20. And she would tell me how she goes, yeah, some of my clients think that a $5 tip is enough. And I was all, man, it made me not want to give this bitch any tip no more.
Why?
Because I was
you
like,
said 5 isn't enough?
yeah, because 5 isn't enough. So what isn't? So there's got to be something out there that annoys you as a barber where you hear people like me say that, and you're like, this motherfucker thinks that.
Well, number 1, I don't care about any kind of tip. If you
And I'm
want
not trying
tip-
to lose you clientele.
No, I'm serious. Like, I don't care about the tip. I'm happy you came. I'm happy you didn't try to lowball me. That's the number 1 pet peeve. Don't try to lowball me.
Right.
I tell you what my price is. Don't tell me what they do across the street,
Right.
or downtown. This is my price. So you feel me? So if I say the price is $200, just say, oh, okay, for sure. Maybe next time.
Right.
A little more. Don't say, oh, $200. Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah. Trying to make you feel bad.
Right. They do it for 15 across the street. Well,
So?
why tootsie your monkey ass across the street? Like, what the, you know what I mean?
So that's your pet peeve.
Yeah,
they want to price compare.
Exactly.
With you in front of you.
I've never said I'll beat any price in the back.
Absolutely.
Never said that. And I will never
What do you
say
charge,
that.
if you don't mind me asking?
It depends, but I already said my lowest ticket for an adult, $35. A kid, $30. If you're doing a beard, it's gonna be $35, $45. If I'm pulling out scissors, then it'll be even $50.
Yeah.
Because it's $5 for the scissors. But if you're just getting a fade, that's $35. It's $10 for the beard.
All right.
So it'll be $45.
I asked
so
that.
now if a cat say I cut the dude up, he hand me $45, no tip, no nothing, I will never get mad at that. He paid the exact
Explain why,
price.
though. Explain why.
For the simple. I mean, I just explained for the simple.
And
fact,
how
those
long
are
does
my
it take
price.
you to get a haircut too? Even though I know barbers are like, it doesn't matter how long it
I'm
takes.
kind of fast.
Right?
I'm pretty fast.
Can you at least do 2 haircuts in an hour?
Yeah.
Probably 3 or 4.
That's what I do. I do 2 haircuts an hour. And to be real with you, some people don't like that about me. Like, it's one of my co-workers take an hour on their head over there, right? It's people that will not come to my chair because they like to sit in that chair for an hour.
Right.
They feel like I'm rushing it.
Right.
Even though they won't find a flaw, they feel like they lost the hour experience.
Because I feel the opposite
mean?
way,
Yeah.
where when I got a haircut, the last time I went with my cousin in Denver, and I couldn't imagine that he was paying $45 a haircut. I was just like, especially both of us being from El Paso, where you can get a $5 haircut in El Paso, right? So he was like, bro, let's go to this haircut place. And we went. And I just told him, I was like, bro, what I didn't like about it, not only the price, but I felt like they purposely took an hour and 15 so it could make it look like it was
It's
worth
worth-
45.
yeah,
Where I
some
was just
people
like,
do
dude,
that.
it didn't take you that
Right.
long to fucking cut my hair, bro.
Right.
I was like, my hairstylist in Modesto is 15, 20 minutes tops.
And then the thing with me, you're gonna get everything. You're gonna get a razor. You're gonna get, when I do the scissor work, I'm doing the thinners. I'm not gonna short you on anything that I do. In fact, I'm gonna overdo it. So like when I do raise, like 9 times out of 10, when I raise my prices, none of my clients quit me. Because they already know, like, oh man, he's gonna pull out the blow dryer, he's gonna make sure the back blends in correctly and different things like that. Well, some people just fade them, get up out of here. You ain't felt nothing wet on your head at all. You come in dry, left out dry, dry in between. Now we gotta make it blend, and you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
but part 2 of that is the real reason why. And to be real, my prices isn't even that high. It's people that charge $60 around the corner from me, and but the reason why I try to stay right there, it gets rid of the riffraffs. Riffraffs
right.
do not like $45 haircuts.
Nah, they're allergic to them.
And mind you, I want the viewers to keep in mind.
Just even talking about it makes their skin crawl.
I want the viewers to keep in mind though too, like I'm bitching about a $35, $45 haircut.
Well, you
as a
riffraff,
dude,
though.
right?
You like
But
riffraff.
I'm a cheap motherfucker for one. For two, I didn't realize how much women pay to get their hair done, bro.
Dude.
Like highlights, you
Dude.
ain't paying less than $200 to get some highlights.
The same cut that
No
I would
less
give
than-
Rudy at a salon, they probably would charge him $100. And the only difference is, and I could do it too. I just do it I don't do it out of laziness. Is shampoo his hair. That's
Right.
the only thing that they would do with him that I don't use.
They'll shampoo it. And honestly, bro, like as long as somebody hits me with the spray bottle in the hair, as long as I get my shit wet, I'm good.
Right. Remember
I'm
what I
good.
just told you earlier?
Yeah.
You go in dry. They want to. You're going to
Because we got different hair. We want that. We want the extra hair.
I want to
fucking
feel
off of us.
Yeah, right.
Right?
I want it
Yeah.
all. I want it all off. But I also want to feel like you did something. And for me, like when you at least hit me with the spray bottle, I'm like, okay, they doing something.
Because
you know?
when I used to get a
they
hair,
doing something.
Even if you don't cut no more. Just,
Right.
when
And
I
you
used
comb
to
my
get a
shit?
haircut, when I used to get a haircut and fade it or whatever, I would have to go home and shower afterwards. I just don't
Right.
know how. Again, as a pet peeve, I couldn't understand how someone could walk around with a haircut, like
Right.
hair and shit all over. Like that'd have to be mine. While we were talking about that, before we switch over to you, Rudy, the other thing that bugs me, and I wanted to bring this up, is I feel like black people are the only ones that should get a lineup.
Whoa.
Right? I can't stand,
Whoa.
and I'm going to say this to white people and Mexicans. If you have like this fine hair that I've got, why why the fuck are you getting a lineup? It just doesn't go with your hair type. Like
you
that
don't-
shit is just, you know, we've all seen it when a Latin dude tries to get a lineup and he does it and it may look good for a day or two, but once their hair
Like
starts growing
right out the
back,
barbershop?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like a
why do you
tattoo.
do that? You look retarded, bro.
you
look retarded.
Okay,
with
but
the
let me
lineup,
ask you this
bro.
question though: are you saying that they look bad because A, it legitimately looks bad, or because B, he's trying to be something that he's not?
I'm saying it because
And what do
it
you
legitimately
mean?
looks
What is
bad.
he trying to be?
He's trying to be a black dude living
I
living
don't
through the black, and that's what a lot of dudes are gonna think when they see him with a taper.
Because-
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you trying to be a black
everybody
dude?"
gets tapers is all about the line.
Exactly, that.
The
No,
body
and
very-
I
line.
think
very
it should be
specific.
lined up right here on the neck.
Yeah.
Right, but not the
all
front.
but not up here in your fucking where your forehead is. Not
Well,
for
yeah,
Right.
well, this angers you.
yeah, that shit. Yeah, yeah. Again, it looks good for a day, maybe two tops.
No. Rick likes that because he got the little swirl, the little Johnny
yeah.
Bravo swirl
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
side. You know, that still looks like
See,
somebody.
but you want it natural like the whites did. Because, well, that's the other comedian. But watch the transformation.
The transformation is gonna be hard. You already know. We got to get footage of this to put on the podcast.
Right. Well, if it hurry up and go and shit, boom.
Bro,
Oh
look at
yeah,
that.
see, yeah.
That dude looks like he's fucking
that's
knows
the
how to
way-
roll
See,
it
but that's
backward.
natural. See,
Yeah.
and that's
That's
natural.
clean.
But he still has this line.
This right here is very
hard
sharp.
part.
Yeah, it should be a line here, maybe
Right.
a line here, in the back,
Yeah.
around the ears, but not up here.
But I-
And somebody's told me, if you're a guy and you have a widow's peak, man, guys don't like that. Well, I'm sorry, that's just your fucking hairline, bro.
Right,
Like,
right.
because unless you're gonna keep doing it every fucking half a day, bro, like, you know what I mean?
Arsenio lines his little widow's peak up. He got a little bow.
If I had a widow's peak, I'll make that motherfucker sharp as shit and long.
I'm like the Addams family and shit,
I bring
bro.
that shit down. I make it connect with my mustache. Rick wants them to have the "you can date my daughter" haircut.
All right. Now that
I
we
feel
got
like
my-
some racial slurs are being said at his house. No, those people wear their hair like that, son.
He's like, taper.
We don't do that.
Taper, more like raper, right?
no.
Fucking
I never
Rick.
thought it'd be Rick out of everybody.
If you haven't seen the last time I had this motherfucker on the podcast, he be
And
trying to
another
put it
thing,
out there.
interracial dating.
He's waiting. He's waiting there like double dutch for me to say the most racist shit, bro. He's like, "Come on, Joe Rogan.
He's gonna
Come
lure
on."
you in, bro. He's gonna lure you in.
I'm like, stop it. All
He's
right,
slick
so
with it.
pet peeve.
All right, I'm gonna keep it in the tipping realm. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the flip side as a patron. All right, because I totally understand your view on the tips as somebody who operates the business. You set the price at what you want it to
Be on time.
what you think you're worth. Right, that might be a good idea. but you set it that way when they don't want to give you the extra money. You take no offense to it because I mean you shouldn't, and also you already set your price at what you believe you're worth anyways, and you did the job, right?
Exactly.
As a
If that was
patron,
the case, I'd have charged 40 and hope for 5.
Right.
No, 45.
exactly. Just ask for the 45, bro.
Right.
And then, so now on the flip side, as the patron, as the one who's handing over the tip, you know what gets on my nerves when motherfuckers have a tip jar at the counter in a fucking restaurant where like you go to pick up the food, and you still want me to leave a tip. I serve myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I grabbed the shit from the counter, took it to my car. Usually when you leave a tip, the notion behind leaving a tip is I'm paying for the service. I sit down at a table, and I'm paying for the service.
You might be paying for the preparation.
No, fuck that. Dude,
Preparation,
what are you gonna do? Serve me a raw steak?
So wait a minute. So you don't tip the coffee man?
The coffee man.
The coffee girl? You
What
go to
coffee
Starbucks,
man?
let me get a
Starbucks?
cup of- Let me get a cup of coffee. Boom, go ahead and keep
Real
the change.
Mexicans don't go to Starbucks, bro. We go to A&PM where it's
Bruh.
$1.19.
Jay, my point is that the things that you're listing right now, those are reasons to tip somebody because you're listing service.
Preparation.
No, man, it's this.
Of the steak.
We all know. I think it's safe to say that we
It's
all know
like-
that tipping is about service.
Yeah.
Right.
And making up for other people's the lack of money.
like
that
a
they-
Fuddruckers.
You're right
So,
about
like
that.
a
what?
Fuddruckers?
What's Fuddruckers? Or
You ever
what do
been
they
to
do at
Fuddruckers?
Yeah, but what do they do there?
No, you
They
make your
give you
own
the burger,
everything.
but you got to go make the burger.
Right, and they probably still got a tip
Yeah.
jar or a fucking tip line on the receipt.
So do
No,
you
I
tip
get-
at a Fuddruckers?
No, I get what you're saying because the tip is more so of a reward now. We seen your service. We seen how nice you were. Let me see what a little extra I got for you. But for you to hand it to me, I get what you're saying.
I mean, all I'm saying that'd be like
you
if
want them to dance.
That'd be like yes.
You want them to dance.
And I
dance,
pay, and I pay for the dance, and I'm not gonna pay more for the dance. You know what I'm saying? Like if that's the way that we're getting down. That's why I like your whole thing, your whole angle. Right. That would be like if I went to the fucking barbershop and the dude was like, all right, here go the scissors. You know what I'm saying? I just fucking come my own hair and shit.
I'll fix it when you're done.
And I'm like, bruh, all I'm saying though, bruh, is the
asshole clients here. You know how to do it. Show me exactly how you like it done.
All I'm saying, bruh, is it's a little fucking the audacity of motherfuckers to ask for a tip when you ain't even done nothing. All you did was put it in the bag and fucking like show up. Give you my name. I paid for it already. You didn't give me no service. You didn't say, hey, how you doing today? Can I get you something? Do you need some more soda?
Has anybody ever tried to give you a hard time about not tipping?
Yeah.
In a situation like that?
Hell yeah. And I give them one back. I'll be like, bitch, now I'm running out on the bill. I'm like, you pushed me to this point. I'm leaving.
Hey, you tip bartenders, don't you?
I tip bartenders, and let me tell you where I tip the best. Because for me, tipping, that's my opportunity to get leverage back in my life, to get power back in my life. I tip where I know I'm going to go to often so I can get their best efforts at all time. That's my strategy behind tipping. Some places
it should be everybody.
It should be. And then that way I can justify giving up more money to after I already paid the bill completely.
And let's talk about the strategy at a bar real quick, because I had this conversation the other day. Yeah. Is the strategy at a bar should be, your biggest tip should be the first round. Right? When you walk in, if we walked into the bar, I'd be like, hey, man, let me get the first round. What do you guys? And I would go up and I would order, and I'd give my fattest tip the first round.
Right.
So the bartender knows this dude is going to tip me at least.
Right.
Because like me and my younger brother would have that when I did talk to his monkey ass, is he'd have that strategy like, nah, bro, just give a $1 tip. And I'm like, $1 tip for 3 drinks?
Nah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
Dude, you are going to get us.
It's $1 per drink.
Yeah.
It's at least $1
what you want, what you want, boom, $1 per drink, that's 3.
Yeah.
4 drinks, $4, $5. But me personally, I tip the biggest at comedy clubs.
Because you're there a lot.
Yeah. Not just because I'm there. Like, if I'm in San Jose, Memphis, I don't care where I'm at. If I'm at a comedy club, I want the staff to love me. Mm-hmm. If my name ever gets popped up in the office, I want them to say, oh, yeah, Ric James.
Right.
You know what I mean? So then once you're being funny, I tip good. I want everybody happy. And then plus, at the end of the day, they're running wild like a motherfucker. And here I am on the side of the bar. Hey, can I get a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're trying to serve Patreons. I'm cutting in line like a motherfucker, actually.
But in their mind, you earned it, though.
Exactly.
You earned it.
So now, I always, boom, the waiters always got to get it.
Yeah.
If the shit costs $7, I'll give them the 20 and tell them to keep it.
Right.
You know where I go to and feel like the strip club is fucking Cold Stone.
Cold Stone?
Yeah, because they be singing and shit for $1, bro. I just be in there making that shit rain. Like, sing another one,
dude.
Bitch. I want some Gloria Gaynor.
But you see what I'm saying, though?
Survive.
That's a service, though. Yeah. They fucking singing for you
while
they...
go to Baskin Robbins for nothing because of that shit.
Y'all motherfuckers
like,
y'all don't even hum. Y'all don't do shit up here. But my last thought that I'll give just on tipping, just in general, man, is I've always been amused by how serious people are willing to get when they see that you're not a good tipper, or if you don't tip at all, or if you don't tip up to their standards. I've always been amused at how offended people get because you're not doing the thing that they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're not, they make it seem like if you leave a tip, then you're a fucking phenomenal person. Mm-hmm. And like you could walk on water and you're a good. And if you don't leave a tip, then you're a fucking piece of shit.
But
and that shit is ridiculous because you might leave a tip at Applebee's, but then walk outside and like literally step over a homeless dude on the sidewalk and not even think twice about it. But you a good person because you paid extra for the curly fries?
Yeah, but
I'm glad.
Some people will think they're bigger than some people will look at you as not. I wouldn't say low. They'll have a sense of entitlement when they tip big too.
Right.
Like it's me, the big tipper.
The big tipper.
Everybody bow down to the eye.
Right.
Because one dude tried to do me like that. Yeah, man, I tip big, man. So long story short, he was lightweight trying to insinuate when I walked through the door, I don't care who in line put me up next.
Yeah.
I'm a big tipper.
Because he's buying that shit. He's buying the leverage.
Which is bullshit.
I mean, now if you give me 2, 3, I mean, you could cut the line, but we're going to make it known.
Yeah.
Everybody, he's paying $200 to go next.
Right. He's a big tipper.
He's a big tipper.
No, it's incredible how people will attach that to your morality.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't know nothing about Ric James, but if y'all go out to the fucking restaurant and they see that it was a $200 bill and Rick only left $10, they'll be like, don't fucking date him, girl. We went to the fucking Applebee's and he only left a $10 tip on a $200 bill. And then they'll all agree like, oh my God, like that's supposed to make you a piece of shit or something like that.
Where to go back on the morality, right?
His face was like, I'm done.
No, because he did bring up stepping over the hand.
Bro, zoom in on that part.
He was like,
Rick felt attacked.
No, because all I was thinking is the morality that you said about stepping over a homeless male.
Yeah.
Right. Where again, morality is
a baby crawling in the street.
I will never give a homeless woman money. Never. You are a
Whoa,
woman. You
why?
have a vagina. Go make it work, goddammit. You have a walking ATM.
Are you saying that if you're homeless, you should be a prostitute? And if you ain't,
there's no reason for you to be homeless as
Rick
a female.
is like, if you ain't selling ass, you ain't trying.
9 times out of 10,
no reason.
If a woman's homeless, it's a mental situation.
Right.
It's always a mental situation. Because men will take care of a woman quickly.
Yeah.
The brokest man will take care of her.
No matter what she look like.
That's real.
You know what
that's
I mean?
real.
Like, don't worry about
they have
There's
a better
one
chance.
dude out there
that
is like, baby, you can come live with me.
If she's sleeping on the... If
she got ass, she got no
Not
teeth.
even if she got ass.
She got no teeth, but she got ass though.
There's one dude playing games in his mom's basement that will beg mom to fucking play.
Yeah, I feel
She
you.
has nowhere to go, mother.
Mom, please, I'll take care of her like a fucking puppy. I swear to God.
I'll feed her.
Damn, bro, but that's crazy. You will never give. I mean, you probably have though. You've given some
have.
homeless lady $1
But
or
then
something
I
like
got
that.
smart, and then I realized I was
You never
like,
do
no,
it, huh?
never.
So
again.
a homeless woman comes up to you. She's 25 years old. She's homeless.
No, it's not a homeless woman, and it's women in general. This man right here has
He's fucking learned from the
he's
Mac
a real
Dre,
smart
the
man.
Mac Dre playbook.
So it's a homeless bitch gets
You know, I'm
nothing
cutting all
from
that out, right?
This is what Rick's like. I'm glad I didn't have no daughters because I'll never give a bitch nothing.
Boy, Charlie Murphy, my main man, Ric James. That's the one you think, the comedian Ric James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.